Hi y'all! Thanks for watching another video. This is from the International Quilt Festival 2022. The collection that you're going to see are art quilts that Frank Klein has collected. So he did not make these, he has collected them through the years. His mother, grandmother, and his sisters are all quilters, but he has decided to enter the quilting world as a collector of quilts rather than making them himself. He focuses on art quilts, and most of his art quilts are more of a nature category that he likes to purchase. He's purchased many of them from the International Quilt Festival, which he has attended for many years and has been inspired by the beautiful art quilts that he has seen there. He hopes that someday his art collection will travel internationally and go on display for everyone to enjoy. So he is collecting them for all the rest of us to enjoy, which is amazing. He is a Texas rancher. He owns a monarch butterfly ranch, which is so cool. And he takes beautiful photos of the monarch butterflies. And he also is a cattle rancher. So enjoy all of his gorgeous quilts that he has collected through the years. Thanks for watching. All right, the next section is called the Highlights from the Frank Klein Collection. Frank Klein is a Texas art collector with an emphasis on the art quilt. His love of family, photography, and nature have developed a collection of fine art quilts that inspires the nature lover in all of us. The collection represents some of his favorite quilts collected over the last decade. This one's called Journey of the Painted Ladies. Wow, that's cool. Look at all those colors. King on His Throne. So it's by Nancy Starrett Martin. Love that hummingbird. If that's what, maybe that's not a hummingbird. Maybe it's a bluebird. That is so pretty. And this one is called Aurora by Terry Ask. Again, these are all collected by Frank Klein. And that first one, The Journey of the Painted Ladies, was by Beth Schnellenberger. Sorry if I butchered your name, Beth. Here's more from the Frank Klein collection. This is called Two Friends by Gabrielle Paquin. A Good Day by Saint Remy. This one has some really interesting cutouts behind it. I love quilts that have those little interesting pieces in it that you wouldn't expect. That is super cool. Okay, this is called Rising and Setting by Deborah Bouchard. This is by Betty Busby. Lichenometry. Very cool. Look like jellyfish. This one is called Succulents, and it's by Aylin Renly Ecob. This quilt, Hidden Gems by Jan Souls. I've seen this quilt somewhere before. I don't know if it was in the show before and he purchased it or what, but this quilt is so cool. My father-in-law worked for Shell Oil, so it has a little extra special meaning to me. This is Rustic Sphinx Moth by Mary Ann Vicken Lambert. Wow. I don't know if you can tell, but it has a little sparkly, glittery This one is Another Long Night by Lisa Walton. Looks like she's counting down her digital clock and she's not sleeping. Hey, here's more highlights of the Frank Klein collection. This one is called Blood Knot by Naomi Velazquez. It's very difficult to see this, but it is all three-dimensional. Can you see that? So these little pieces are all sticking up. Wow, that is amazing. I don't even know how you would make that. Very cool. See how they're all sticking up like that? Wow. Crazy. Okay, this one's called Land of Cotton by Jane Gaskins. And this as well has some dimension to it. And it's in a frame instead of like bound and hanging. It's actually in a frame. Can you see the dimension? The cotton is a 3D dimensional. Okay, this one is Fibonacci's Delight by Kimberly Lacey. There's some beautiful shimmery material in there. Look at that shimmery material. Wow. Looks like shells. Okay, now this one is called Watercolor Study Number 7 by Audrey Kissery. Some tiny quilting in there. Oh, this is pretty. Angel of Silver by Wendy Bussey. Again, if you're watching this and that's your name and I butchered it, I apologize. This is a really pretty angel. She's beautiful. The intricate little coins on there is really cool. Love it. How she did her leaves on her trees. Cool. Very three-dimensional as well. Okay, this one is called Goddess of Never-Ending Chaos, and it's by Kathy Nida. I can relate to that at times. Need to have all those arms to juggle everything going on in your life. I See by Pat Bishop. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Her background with all those different colors is really cool. This owl in the tree. Those feathers that they created out of fabric look so real, but they're not. They're fabric. It's like there's some thread painting in there. Her eyes might be cut from embroidery purse, not painted, but it's really cool. Okay. There's that section. Okay, Johnny Jump Ups by Jane Sassaman. Beautiful flowers. in the bumblebees. Here's one called Lava by Marilyn Lone. This one is called Perched Hamadryas. Beautiful butterfly. And the butterfly is also kind of a three-dimensional thing. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's actually lifted off the flower slightly. It's very cool. Next year's Cherrywood Challenge is a monarch butterfly. That would be cute to do something like that for it. Okay, this one is Sizzle by Carla Westy. Nice, bright, beautiful colors. Her points are totally perfect, if you can see this. Look at how well everything meets. I'm guessing she did paper piecing. The way her points are so perfect. Just a guess. Okay, this is called Baby Quilt by Jill Kurtula. So I think this is artist's interpretation of the size of the baby in the mother's womb at the different stages of how many months. That's how big the baby is. And that's a woman's belly. Cool. Libby's Leaves number 2 by Laura Weslowski. Wow, Frank Klein collected a lot of quilts, a lot of beautiful quilts. Must have spent a lot of money on quilts through the years because these are all gorgeous. This is called Whooper Reflections by Judith Roderick. Okay, you're gonna hear a little bit of noise. People, I guess they're starting to come in a little bit. It's almost 8 o'clock. They actually aren't allowed to come in till 10, so maybe they're just talking out there. I don't really know. Okay, What Happens in the Swamp by Christine Holden. Alligator, crocodile, whatever it is, with a bird on its head. That's kind of fun. Okay. Here's just his sign that I read to you earlier. And here's the final 4 of his quilt. This is Tale of Peter Rabbit by Fabia Diniz. And it is just whole cloth, but it's quilted with Peter Rabbit in the center in a garden. Very cool. Love Peter Rabbit. This one's called Brewing Friendship by Kestrel McLeod. Those horses are amazing. And it looks like they're making friends with a dog. Give you a close up. This dog is all fabric pieced. And look at this horse. Wow. They look like draft workhorses. Give you a close up of his face. Look at that face and how they did the arms and everything. Very detailed, great work. Sorry if I'm not holding it still enough. Okay, this is called Pansies Extraordinaire by Charlotte Hickman. Oh, the pansies are so pretty. Beautiful colors. Looks like there's a lot of thread painting in there. A lot of thread painting. Wow. That's a lot of thread. And she even has this little flanged binding. I love those little flanged bindings. Okay, and here's the last one in the Klein collection, Tennessee Supermoon by Sarah Bradshaw.